And again, we're taking a look outside at the weather with David. David, it's been a very active morning. There are still some areas of the state that are seeing a lot of rain coming down.
Yeah, that line of strong storms continues to press to the east and southeast, but it's moving fairly quickly now. It's sped up from earlier this morning, so that's some good news. That's allowed the National Weather Service to trim some of the severe thunderstorm watch that was issued earlier this morning. It's still in place along and south of I-80 down to about the Highway 34 corridor from Osceola over toward Ottumwa, but they're going to continue to chip away at that severe thunderstorm watch. It is still in place until 10 o'clock, but as I show you the radar here, those storms are quickly dropping off to the south and east, and they have weakened from earlier this morning. We no longer have any severe thunderstorm or tornado warnings in place. We're just looking at a pretty good line of heavy rain and maybe some gusty winds as these storms continue to work their way to the east and to the southeast. Just moving through Fairfield right now with Ottumwa. You've seen a couple of downpours, some lightning and thunder right now. These storms have been prolific lightning producers, so making a lot of noise as they roll through this complex crossing the Highway 34 corridor there from Ottumwa back to Albia right now into the Sheraton area. You're just about to see some of those downpours. You can actually see the cool air, the rain-cooled air surging out ahead of these storms. That thin green line right there, that's dropping your temperatures 5 to 10 degrees as these storms push their way to the south. Dry in Osceola right now, but looking off to your west, there's actually a new thunderstorm that is cropping up over Creston. This is going to move toward Osceola and may even creep back up toward Winterset. So you've already seen a little bit of rain there in Winterset. There could be a little bit more as this storm continues to work its way to the east. But again, none of this is severe, and we are continuing to dry out here in the metro. Still a little bit of rain here along Highway 5, the intersection with Highway 69, where it turns to 65 heading north up into Altoona. Just a little bit of rain there near Carlisle. A couple of downpours around Indianola, but again, that rain is pushing on out. We're dry now downtown. The farmers market opening up here in about 12 minutes, 11 minutes at 8:30. So yeah, finally we can get the day underway as that rain pushes away. Still some gray skies overhead. Temperature sitting at 67 degrees. Still quite humid out there, but a break from the warmth that we had earlier this morning. 68 in Ankeny, 67 in Polk City, 68 in Ames, 63 in Carlisle with that rain coming down. Nice little push of cool air with these storms. It's 75 though in Lamoni, 75 in Creston, 77 in Atlantic. On the other side of that rain-cooled air. So we're in the 60s at the moment, but we will see our temperatures jump fairly quickly as the sun comes back out here later today. If you do have outdoor plans this morning, have the rain gear handy just in case. Through about 10 o'clock, there could still be some showers hanging around through about 10 o'clock, and then we dry out into the afternoon with sunshine returning. So maybe a few of those storms left over here at 9 o'clock. Notice by noon, it's all out of the state. We're starting to see more sunshine, and that's when temperatures warm back up into the 80s. There's still a chance that we could see an isolated thunderstorm this afternoon. I think those will be few and far between, but something to keep an eye on if you do have outdoor plans later today. Better chance for more storms overnight into tomorrow morning. Hopefully not as strong as what we had out there today. 84 tomorrow afternoon. Then we start the warm up as we head into next week. 88 on Monday, into the 90s on Tuesday, 94 on Wednesday. Weather impact Wednesday because of that heat index could be climbing above 105 degrees.